All right, you do the honors here.
Uh,
It's your channel.
okay. I liked your intro, Jin.
But you should have got it. It's not authentic now because I got to
Jin, I
redo
need
it.
the
So
no, Jin.
no, no, it's not.
So we
No,
have we
no,
have
no,
Jin
no.
here. Jin has previous experiences on these tier lists. So Jin, thoughts on tier list?
I mean, I did a tier list a while ago on. I'm pretty sure it was rating tracks difficulty on Xbox. I think that was like beta 14 at the time. There were a lot of tracks out, so it's kind of easy. But now today we're doing tier lists on these Supercross tracks from Mario. So tier
Okay.
lists are definitely fun, and this gives a broad scope of people's opinions.
Round one. What are you thinking here?
Houston won.
Houston won.
Personally, maybe my favorite track on the schedule. Not even gonna
No
lie.
way. How? How?
Uh,
They
I don't
made
know.
16 more, and the first one was somehow your favorite.
I think um damn, I don't even know why it's my favorite. I think it just flows really well. The lines are pretty hard, so not everybody's gonna get them all the time. What else I like about it? The only thing I really don't like about it is the crowd noise, but obviously in later tracks they turn that down, so that's good. Um, yeah, I think it's just a
Yeah.
pretty solid track. It flows pretty well. It's really long. Well, not long, but it's a lot longer than the other ones.
I
Um,
might have to go C on there, Jin. I'm thinking around the C area.
D,
Or B, I mean B.
D.
No. I'm thinking around the B. So what do you
Honestly,
think? A?
uh, yeah, I'm putting it at A. So
Okay,
what does the average
I'm
out
down.
to?
I'm
Like
down for
a
A because I like it. Yeah, that'd be an A.
All right, Houston 2. Um,
Hmm.
this one's a tough one because my game crashed on the start, so I've actually barely had any experience on this track. So what do you think?
Um, I honestly, I don't like it a lot.
Don't.
I don't like the sand. I don't know if you remember the second corner. It's the sand corner. I don't like
Yeah, I
that whole
remember.
section because that corner's hard, and then trying to triple out of there is hard. I just
Yeah,
don't. I don't like the flow of
especially.
that track. I just feel like it's dull. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it's the C. Really, just it's probably not even their fault, but it's really like the people in real life. The track is really
Yeah,
fucking tight.
yeah,
So if you crash on one section, you're probably going to another one. So
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
C for me.
Houston 3. This one's way different than the first two.
Yeah, Houston 3. I think right off the bat, I'm gonna give it a B tier.
I'm with you on that.
Um,
I'm
I
kind of in
think it
between B and
flows
C.
nice. I think it's better than Houston 2 though,
Yeah, I
so
agree
I
with
think
that.
it's a
I think I
B.
have more fun on it. I
Yeah,
like the
really.
track, but like those two
Yeah.
tabletops on the end kind of get a little weird. And then the whoops for me. The whoops are just there's like the third to last one that'll just absolutely murder you.
Yep, yep.
So, but I
The
do like it
whoops,
overall.
the whoops I can get pretty easy now. Back when this first
Yeah,
race happened,
yeah,
I could barely get it.
yeah. It was definitely worse back then.
What else? Those two tabletops are definitely challenging if you overjump the first one.
Yeah,
I kind of like the little hip, not hip jump, but like little roller before the whoops. I like that.
yeah. That was cool. That was different. Okay, Indy one.
Not gonna lie, I feel like, at least for me, I feel like Indy 1 and 2,
Blend together.
maybe the no, no, no. I was gonna say like the Supercross triples were really tiny,
Yeah,
so on a 450, you'd even really have to be in first. Like, I mean,
yeah,
you had to be in first, but you didn't really have to gas it like I was expecting.
yeah.
So that kind of threw me off. Other than that, I think the track's pretty nice. Not that technical like some of the other
Yeah, I
ones,
think they're pretty easy. The Indy one and two for
but
me.
yeah.
Um,
So,
but they're good. So I would say
uh,
B tier.
uh, Indy one. Let me think about it. Okay, yeah, Indy one to B tier. Indy one B tier, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And honestly, for Indy two, I think they're so
Yeah,
similar that I would probably go B tier on that one too.
yeah, you can put that one in B tier.
I like them both. They're
Now
both
Indy
solid.
three.
Indy three, I like this one a lot. Like I think I might
Uh,
go A tier on this one.
A tier.
Yeah.
I'll put another one up there. Well, let me think about it. Damn, I'm gonna just have a lot of recency bias because I did horrible here. So, other than that,
It's
the
got a
track's
lot of jumps
pretty.
though, Jin.
Yeah,
That's what I like about it.
lot of jumps. It's pretty difficult, honestly, especially if you kind of get out of the rhythm on it.
Yeah.
Um, so personally, I think I'm gonna go B tier, which there's
S-
no B plus, so I guess we could just keep it an A.
Yeah, we'll keep it at A.
What's next?
Orlando 1.
Orlando 1.
You might not like this one.
I mean, I think it's okay. I think what's really throwing it off is that water puddle at the beginning at the
Yeah.
start. Because
Yeah.
if you hit that on the start, you're pretty much done for.
Yeah, that's very true. But back when it
Um,
first came out, everyone hated the whoops,
oh yeah, the whoops were
which was why it was
super
bad. But
tough.
honestly, if you play it now, like I really enjoy it. Like I'm like A tier on it. Honestly, like I think it's really good.
Yeah, the whoops were really hard. Um, that what is it? That little it's not really a wheel tap, but you have to slow down for the section before the Supercross shovel. That got me a bunch
Yeah.
because I didn't know how to do it until like later on, so
Mhm.
that's pretty tough. I think I'm gonna say B tier on that one.
So I'll give top of the B tier is what we'll go for here.
Yeah, that's cool. I
Um,
mean, not Indy. Orlando 2, I
Orlando
think,
2, which I think was better,
unfortunately, they had to use the same track map from real life, so it was the same track pretty much, except for
yeah.
one section.
But it didn't
Um,
have the whoops were a little bit easier, and I don't. Do you remember after the finish line or right before the finish line on Orlando 1? It was really tricky. Like there was like a little double.
yeah, super tight corner.
So they took that out for Orlando 2. They made the whoops
Yeah, yeah.
smaller,
Hmm.
and that like the main section that was changed, I think was better in Orlando 2. So I
Yeah,
think I'm going A tier because I think it's just a little bit better than Orlando 1 all around.
I think it's a little bit better, but I'm still giving it a B.
Oh, okay, no, we're going A on this one.
It'd be like a B
Bottom A.
plus though.
Okay, we'll
So,
go bottom A tier. Um,
but
Daytona
since
Gen.
Daytona, shit, man, that could be the first S. I'm not gonna lie.
It could be because it's. I mean,
I'm giving it an S. I'm sorry. I
okay,
got it too.
I'm
The
kind of
only
with
thing
you.
that's not S about it is that stupid wall line.
You
But
can't
other
do it
than that,
anymore.
that
So
track is really fucking good.
I like it. But honestly,
Like,
okay. Now, like playing it again on a 450. That have you played it on a 450?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's like three corners that just make me want to kill myself. Like it's but just for like the fact that it's Daytona, it's way different and it is really good. I'm
Mhm,
just mad that me sucking on two corners, but I think I would go top A tier, so we'll go S tier for sure on that one because I'm kind of in between S and A.
for sure.
Okay, Arlington's here,
Mhm.
getting interesting. Arlington 1.
Uh, Arlington 1 is pretty fast
I
paced.
really liked it.
I kind of knew it was gonna be fast paced because based on real life, they were flying through that track, so
Yeah,
I knew it was gonna be pretty fast. Especially the whoops, like blaze through those things.
yeah, that was those were pretty good. Sometimes though you can get like a bad bounce and just go flying over the berm.
Yeah.
But
The
I
only
like that
weird
triple after it.
section, yeah, the
That
only
triple
weird
quad.
section was that those little roller things after the finish line. Most
I
people
like
were
that.
actually jumping those.
Yeah, I sent that all the way to the corner, all the way to that little line. I like those.
So there was that.
Um,
Pretty big lines. I think it had like two quads on the whole
which is
track.
why that's why like I think a lot of the good people did bad because there was a lot of really hard lines, and we just
Yeah.
kept sending them and it wasn't working, and everyone just kept dying. That was my problem. Me and Troy just sat back there in the race, just dying on the same fat lines. But
I can't remember why I kept. Well, I kind of. I'm not gonna lie. That might have been the most unlucky round for me. I just kept getting hit by other people, so
yeah,
I just put that one on luck. But yeah, solid track for Arlington.
I'd give it an
I
A.
don't think it's the best Arlington, but I think it's
Yeah,
maybe the second best. So I give it a.
I'd give it an A.
I give it A. I give it A.
Okay, we'll go A. Arlington 2. Definitely one of my least liked tracks.
Oh, Arlington too. We need to want to talk about it.
Uh,
Is it because what happened in the race?
what happened? Oh, okay. I wasn't even thinking about that. Whenever you murdered me.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, no, no.
Uh,
So it really is one of my worst now that I think about it. From
that
memories
track.
and the track.
Yeah, the track has a lot of slowing down points. Obviously, two wall jumps. Um, It's a Supercross triple that leads into this tight left-hander, and then a flat corner into a right, and then another left. So it's pretty stop and go track, kind of. Not really, but kind of. I feel like.
Yeah.
Let me
The
think.
whoops. That's what I hated, the
The
whoops.
whoops killed my ass in the
Like
race. Not
I
that
died
much, but
7 times. I counted it. I remember counting it. 7 times during the race. I died in the whoops. That was the reason that race was just horrible. I just could not keep together there. But I just feel like it doesn't like I didn't like the whoops, and then that triple into that corner was just a pain. And then
yep,
that
that was
section
a
after
pain.
that, after those like two corners, there was that
Hmm.
triple quad thing. But like I guess that wasn't bad. That was the part of the track I liked. Those two rhythm sections at the very end of the track. Other than
Yeah,
that, though, I did not like the track. So I'm down in C tier, honestly.
yeah, I'm putting in C.
Okay. Arlington 3, round 12. Has to
Man,
be
Cinder line,
has
the
to
biggest
be
probably line in the whole, maybe
what
the
do you mean?
biggest line in the whole series.
Oh,
I
that
think.
triple onto the tabletop.
Yeah, well, maybe fastest line.
Yeah,
Triple
yeah,
onto table
yeah.
up,
That was pretty
triple
crazy.
was it double out or
Mm.
single? I can't remember.
Triple. That was triple out.
Oh yeah, some crazy, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I think this is an S tier for me.
Oh, S tier.
Yep. Sir,
Oh,
I
it
mean,
got a little bit
okay.
too far there,
What's no, no, no.
buddy.
What's like bad about the track? What brings it down?
Let me really think about it here. I don't think anything's horrible about the track, but I just don't think it's the S.
Really?
I
Like,
don't think it's just as
okay,
good.
let
Like
me.
I'm just trying to compare it to Daytona. I just don't think it's as good as
Okay,
Daytona.
so the first, yeah, the start, first corner, all that crap, but that section we were just talking about, it's really good, really fun. And then you come out of that corner and you got a triple, and then you five or four out of there, and then you can double out, like just crazy lines. And then the whip section, which is a good, and it's not anything crazy. Then you take those two lefts. You have a nice tabletop which you can wheel tap, and then triple triple single. Nice
Yeah.
rhythm right there. Nice Supercross triple, and then the sand section, which is really cool. So I just think it has a bunch of different unique stuff and cool stuff, and nothing that like is hard or brings it down. That's why I think I'm at S.
Yeah, I guess the only reason I give it an A is because the layout. I mean, it's not their fault, but in real life, I wish they would have used different layouts instead of kind of the samey layouts.
Yeah,
But
it does have that same. I don't even know, like the Orlando's, like that
yeah,
type of
Lando
layout.
and Andy had that same
But it
layout.
has the best jumps.
Yeah, I definitely think it has the most, I guess, fun jumps, fun sections because they're pretty, probably the biggest lines that I any tried. So
I'm sorry,
personally,
you're
I
gonna go
would give it an
S.
A. I'd give it an A, but if you're putting it an S, you can't put it better than Daytona though.
Okay, okay, fine. I'm down for that. Okay.
Oh, Arlington won. Oh,
Atlanta won.
oh shit. Sorry, I keep forgetting they both have A's.
Okay. Wait, which one's Atlanta one?
Atlanta won. It was pretty tough because it was a rain race.
I'm trying to remember which ones
I know
they
you.
go.
Honestly, I don't even really remember the Atlantas that much. So
For me, I like them all pretty equally, honestly. So
yeah, I think they're all like equally the same. I don't think
I
one's
no,
better
I
than the
think
other.
no, I think Arlington 3 is the best one.
Actually, yeah, I think Arlington 3 is the best one, but like they're not that far off each other.
Yeah,
Like Arlington 1 and 3 is.
I think I would say probably Atlanta 1 is A tier.
Oh, I'm giving it a B. I gotta give
B.
that a B. I think they're both. I think Atlanta 1 and 2 are B's, and Atlanta 3 is a.
Okay, I'm kind of with you on that. Because Atlanta 2 is just Atlanta 1 backwards, basically. I really enjoyed them
Basically.
though, so I think for me, I put them both A, but I'm like in between, so I'll go B, top of B for those two.
Yeah.
But Atlanta 3 for me, like I feel like they just put it all together really well, and it has good lines, like that middle stat like right after the web stat section. I really like that section. I feel like it's got a good rhythm in there that has different lines that'll work.
Hmm.
But I'm trying to remember which one it was. One of them just didn't flow very good. The one of the Atlantas. But like
Might
this
have been
one,
Atlanta 2.
yeah, I think that's what it was. But Atlanta 3 just, I think, took the best parts from Atlanta 1 and 2 and then just was really good and consistent. So I would say A tier on Atlanta 3.
All right.
So last stop, Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City won.
I'm gonna really
I
have to
did win that one.
reminisce. Yeah, yeah, you did win that one. I do remember that. Um, that one, I'm not gonna lie, both of these tracks are very tough.
Yeah.
Uh, there's just, especially the second one, but the first one,
I don't think
it's
the first one
just
was too
tough.
bad.
Yeah, it's not as tough as the second one, but it's a little challenging here and
I
there.
didn't the last section or not the last section. The second to last section, I guess. Where it
Uh,
has that like triple over the tabletop and then triple double, I think.
yep,
Like that section is just tough. Like it's hard to time and really easy to just like you're barely off and the whole section could just be messed up easily. And but I did like how there was multiple lines there because you could go on off and it worked pretty well. Um, but that whole track though, like it did have multiple lines that like worked really well, which is what I like. It made racing really interesting and fun. And the
yeah.
whoops, I loved the whoops. Those things barked.
So
So
what are you giving it?
um, I'm definitely A for that one.
I can
What do you
go A
think
for that
about
one.
it? Okay.
I already
SLC
know what
two.
you're about to say. I already know what you're
SLC
about to
two.
say. You're about to put in an S, aren't you? You're gonna do it because it has a wheel top.
I think I'm gonna have to put an S here.
For me, I don't know. Let's really think about it. So, is it better than Arlington 3?
I think no.
All right.
I think it'd be the one below it.
What is
Like
it better than Houston 1? Probably yes. So,
yes,
yeah, it
I
could
would
be an
say
S tier, but it's like the third S tier track.
yes. Okay,
So, I mean, I'm completely fine with
I can
that.
agree with that. I just think it's. I
Pretty
feel like
challenging.
it's challenging, but out of like I feel like it's pretty replayable. Like there's a ton of
Yeah,
different
for sure.
lines and like unique stuff that makes it fun and it's fast paced. So I think it's good.
Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna be like that, but for sure, one of the hardest lines is a fucking wheel tap coming straight out of a corner. Most people don't even really even know
Dude,
about that line in the
I didn't
race.
even know that people wouldn't know about that. I don't know why. We all just assumed, and then all of a sudden we all had to run. We all ran into the back of somebody doing it. So, but that was definitely a top one for me. I liked it a lot.
So, what was your favorite like race in the season since we listed all these?
What do you mean race? Like spotlight?
Like, like what? I don't know how to say it. Like, that's all I have to say. What's your favorite race that
Oh,
like did in
I
the
don't even
season?
know. You
Like,
can't
which
name
track
a
did you have your
favorite.
favorite race
No,
on?
I can't name a favorite
Oh, I
race because
definitely can.
like the one that I won, I don't think it was a favorite race. I mean, it kind of depends. If you just think about the outcome, it was my favorite race, obviously.
No, but like everything tying together.
Everything together, like
My favorite race, even though I didn't win, was Daytona because first of all, I rode really good, really consistently. Second of
that's
all, I
why you're
passed
biased towards
Troy
loving
on the
Daytona
no, I passed Troy literally on the
on the last
last
section.
like section,
Yeah,
so that just made it even better.
yeah.
But yeah, I just probably the track I rode the best at, so
hmm
that's why I'm giving it my favorite.
For me, I don't even know how I did on the Arlington 3 race, but
Um,
I can't even think
can't
of that
remember
shit.
either. Yeah, I can't really remember how you did.
Like all I remember, I don't even remember the Atlanta races. All I can remember is that the Salt Lake City races, which I got first and third, and I honestly did not enjoy either of them really. I had a lot of bad moments, but the SSC one, literally it was all bad until the last two laps. It was the only good part of that race. And then SSC two, which I think I could have won. I'm kind of depressed in how that went. Just didn't like there. I just had constant problems, like halfway through, that just set me back too far. I don't know.
So, what race did you not like the most? I could say mine's is probably. Let me think about it because kind of like how I said my favorite one was Daytona, how I rode the best. I guess you could say when I rode the worst was probably the very last round. So like round two, I just blew it up. Like all of the lines, the wheel tap,
Yeah.
tried to do it, couldn't do it. I just really wasn't feeling it in the race. So I definitely say that's probably my worst race.
I would say Houston too for me. I feel like I think I got 11th on that one, and Gerb might have beat me in that one. Is
Yeah, I
that the
think
one you
that's
beat me?
someone good beat you.
Like
Yeah.
I just could not. That track is just not my track, like at all. Like I just hate that track. I don't know why.
Houston 2 is definitely crazy. Unfortunately, my game crashed on the start, so I didn't even get to experience it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
this
I think
is
that's it.
tier list 2021 aerial tracks.
Yeah.